What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Trevi Trev, and I'm back with another video. Back in nature, y'all see the sweat pouring out of my face. That's because I went on a little jog. Because I'm not gonna lie to y'all. My military basic training is coming up. Our end of the month PT is coming up, and I've been exercising because your boy hasn't touched a weight. He hasn't ran a lap. He hasn't done a push-up. He hasn't done a sit-up. I haven't done shit for the past 3 days. So I had to get back into that grind. I had to get back into that mode because honestly, I'm a human being. It's summer. I slack off. I got different obligations, and sometimes working out ain't the priority. But your boy's still in shape. The skin is still glowing, and I'm getting back on my grind. But personally, that's not the point of today's video. That's more of me being consistent and disciplined. But the point of today's video is I wanted to discuss something that's recently happened in my life because I didn't expect this shit. Because, bro, I've been out of high school almost 10 years now. Even though I look young as hell, I'm 27 years old. I'm 27 years old, and I haven't been in high school in damn near 10 years. So I'm on Instagram, and I don't really be on Instagram like that. I don't post. I don't do any of that stuff. But, I keep some of my friends on there. I keep some people I rock with, and I just watch stories, and I look up news topics on Instagram. So to my surprise, right, my high school like alumni page, they followed me on Instagram, and they hit me up talking about the class reunion. And it shocked me because I'm like, damn, high school was mad long ago. It feels like yesterday to me, but I'm really like a grown-ass man. I've been doing this grown man shit for like 10 years. Like, I'm from an 18-year-old boy to a 27, almost 28-year-old man. I'm really like him. I'm really like him, and I'm really a grown man. And I was looking at the page because naturally, like, you want to see how people are doing, and, human beings, we like to compare ourselves. So I'm like, damn, bro, some of these people look rough. Some of these people look great. And where has the time gone? Where has the time truly gone? And I ended up following the page back because I was interested. Now, granted, I don't know if I want to go yet because I'm of the mindset of I want to move forward. I want to be present. I don't really want to go back to the past. But seeing that stuff and seeing that page made me think about if I want to go or not. And, I'm going to stay tuned for more details and kind of see how that goes. But I wanted to discuss that because, bro, I wanted to talk about this, bro. Time waits for no man. And people are either going to progress or they're going to regress. And, when I was looking at people's pages or whatever, and I see that some people were on the same old bullshit, some people were on some new shit, some people had kids, some people had married, it made me, like, evaluate my progress. It made me evaluate where I've been in life because I'm a successful person, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. I have a good government job. I have a good circle of people around me. I've traveled out of the country. I'm just on to better things. And so to regress into that mindset of that high school mindset of sitting in a gymnasium and talking to people about the old days, I don't know if I want to do it. And, I'm only thinking about doing it if me and my friends like that I'm cool with still decide to go. Because a lot of my boys, a lot of my homeboys, I'm still cool with them from high school. We've managed to keep them ties with each other and hang out every once in a while. And we just all kind of have a bond that can't be broken even after these 10 years. So I was thinking to myself, damn, I could learn a lot by going to this event next year. And if you guys are my viewers and you're in that 25, 27, 28 kind of age range, maybe you should go to your high school reunion. Even though you see people on Instagram and the lifestyle they live, it may be interesting to catch up because people can change over time. Things can change over time. And life kind of has a way of maturing people. Because if you think about it, I'm not the same person that I was in high school. I was a popular, arrogant kind of person. I got in trouble a lot. I was a prankster. And I still have some of those elements of my younger self. But I'm very much more mature. I'm more reserved. I'm a leader of teams. I have a position high within the government. And, I'm very, like, well-spoken. And I've always been well-spoken. But, when I'm in that environment with people and it doesn't promote you to do better, you regress into your worst nature and your worst habits. And I don't want that to happen to me just being around these people again. But, and that's kind of like TSA as well. Because I have a habit, bro, when I'm around people who are, like, less smart and less ambitious than me, I kind of dumb myself down to kind of fit in. And I'm getting out of the habit of doing that because I hate doing that so much. But, seeing that high school reunion invite, I'm like, maybe I should pull up. Maybe I should pull up and flex for the one time just to see how things are. But besides all that, the message I want to get to you guys is people change over time. You should kind of see where your past self is, your present self. My bad, y'all. The camera died. I had to go into my room, and you see my fucking air conditioner's not fixed yet. Everything's all over the place. But, I was trying to get to the point of saying you want to see how yourself has evolved, and you want to just kind of see if you could truly grow in an element and how far you've come just by being around that circle and seeing if you can influence you. Because honestly, a lot of us, you know, we've grown past that self, and sometimes we need that test by God to remind us that, yo, we're better than this. Let's see how far you've come, and let's keep going down this road. Because it's like in a video game. There's certain chapters in your life to where you progress past the chapter, and you could revisit the chapters, but overall your character development stems from wherever chapter you're at in life. So maybe that chapter in my life is closed, but I can reopen that chapter to find a new source of motivation and a new source of growth and anything like that. And, you know, maybe I'm just talking out my ass. But anyway, it was interesting to get that invite. And if you guys are going through something similar to me, maybe you should try to gauge your emotions and your feelings and go from there. But that's the video I wanted to make for today. Hopefully you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me guys what you think. And don't be in that high school mindset of, oh, this is who I am, and let me stay stuck in my hometown. Like, branch out, truly do something, and then come back and resurface and create something new with a new perspective. But anyway, hopefully y'all stay blessed, and I'm out.